Hey everyone, let's talk about a big question that so many of us wrestle with. How do I know if my relationship is from God? Whether you're starting to date, thinking about someone seriously, or even questioning a current relationship, it's crucial to discern God's will. The truth is, not every good relationship is a God relationship. So how do you know if this is the relationship He has for you? Let's dive into some fresh perspectives and biblical truths to help you figure it out. One of the clearest signs that a relationship is from God is when it brings out the best in your character, specifically the fruits of the Spirit. Galatians 5 verses 22 to 23 says, "The fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control." Ask yourself, do you feel more patient, loving, and joyful in this relationship? Does your partner encourage you to grow in kindness, humility, and self-control? Godly relationships don't just make you happy, they make you holy. If this relationship challenges you to grow spiritually and reflect Christ in your actions, that's a great sign it may be from God. A relationship that's from God starts with Him and is sustained by Him. Philippians 4 verse 6 says, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Do you and your partner pray together, both for your relationship and for each other? A relationship rooted in prayer invites God to lead, direct, and correct you. Without prayer, it's easy to rely on your own feelings and decisions instead of seeking God's will. If prayer is a central part of your relationship, it's a sign you're building on the right foundation. God's presence always brings peace, even in uncertain times. Colossians 3 verse 15 says, "Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace." Peace doesn't mean the relationship will be without challenges, but it does mean that you'll feel a sense of calm about it. Are you constantly anxious, questioning your worth, or feeling drained? Or does the relationship bring stability and reassurance? When God is at the center, His peace will follow, even when the road isn't always smooth. A God-centered relationship aligns with biblical values. Psalm 119 verse 11 says, "I have hidden your word in my heart that I might not sin against you." Take an honest look at how the relationship influences your choices. Does it encourage you to walk in integrity, stay true to your values, and pursue purity? Or are you finding yourself compromising your beliefs? God will never bring a relationship into your life that causes you to stray from Him or abandon His principles. If the relationship challenges you to live in a way that honors God, it's a sign He's involved. Godly relationships are about partnership. Two people walking in the same direction, with a shared vision for life and faith. Amos 3 verse 3 asks, "Do two walk together unless they have agreed to do so?" Take some time to think about your values and goals. Do you both prioritize faith? Are you on the same page about big life decisions like marriage, family, and serving God? A relationship from God will involve two people working toward the same purpose and vision. If you're constantly pulling in opposite directions, it may not be from Him. True love mirrors Christ's love for us. It's sacrificial, not self-serving. 1 John 3 verse 16 says, "This is how we know what love is. Jesus Christ laid down His life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers and sisters." In a godly relationship, love is shown through selflessness, forgiveness, and a willingness to put each other's needs above personal desires. Sacrificial love doesn't manipulate or control. It serves and uplifts. If both of you are practicing this kind of love, it's a strong indicator of God's presence in the relationship. God often speaks through the people around us. Proverbs 15 verse 22 says, "Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed." Have trusted friends, family, or mentors spoken positively about your relationship? Sometimes, God uses their wisdom to confirm or challenge your path. On the other hand, if the people who know and love you are raising concerns, it's worth taking those to prayer and seeking clarity. A relationship from God is one where He is clearly leading, not just something you're forcing to work. Proverbs 16 verse 9 says, "In their hearts humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. Ask yourself, are you truly letting God guide this relationship, or are you trying to control it? Surrendering your relationship to God's will allows Him to bless it in ways you can't imagine. When you let God lead, His timing, peace, and purpose will become clear. So, how can you know if a relationship is from God? Here's a recap. It brings out godly character in both of you. It's rooted in prayer. It builds your peace, not breaks it. It aligns with God's word. You're working toward the same spiritual goals. You see evidence of sacrificial love. God confirms it through others. You're letting God lead. If these signs resonate with your relationship, it's a great indication that God's hand is on it. But if you're feeling unsure, take time to pray, seek wise counsel, and trust God's direction. He will never lead you away from His best for you. Thank you so much for watching. If this video encouraged you, please like it, share it with someone who needs this message, and don't forget to subscribe for more faith-based content. Stay blessed and trust God in all your relationships.